water continues to creep closer and closer to Eagle Road. The Boise River in 2017 has already reached the Final Four in record crest and could easily become the highest. Large trees that used to be on dry land have become part of the river, and the roots of this giant were no match for the soupy dirt and wind. Fortunately, no one was walking on the trail. Large branches continue to float down the river, and with the water inches away from the top of the bridge on Eagle Road, officials are extremely concerned. Down on the north branch of the Boise River over Eagle Road, Dave Ebbets of the United States Geological Service installs new equipment that will help monitor the river levels more closely.
This is a rapid deployment, what now?
Rapid deployment gauge.
And what does it do?
It measures the water surface of the Boise River right below the bridge here.
What is your thoughts on the safety of these bridges with the force of the water coming up?
Well, these bridges are pretty secure. I'm not one who designs them, but usually they plan for a much bigger flood than this. I wouldn't be too worried about the bridge, but there are a number of structures, dikes, things like that are of concern right now. So, yeah.
This has a lot of space underneath it, so probably no debris is really going to get trapped under these bridges. But what about the bridges that are real narrow? If like trees and debris get stuck underneath there, I mean, the force of the water really could add extra pressure, right?
Yeah, it's pretty unlikely that it would hurt the bridge unless there was a lot of flow going over it. But one of the biggest reasons for concern is if the debris catches and backs up the water upstream, and then it goes over dikes and berms and whatnot, and can cause a lot of local flooding. Also, if you have debris building up on the pilings underneath the bridge, it can cause a lot of water to come over the roadway and then cause damage to the road deck.
Are you here because of the recent new snow? I mean, there's a lot of snow yet to come off.
There is, yeah, it's going to be a long season.
So how exactly does this thing work?
It measures the water surface using radar sound. It bounces radar off of the surface of the water. It bounces back. They measure the time that it takes to bounce back, and from that you can get an elevation. So the radar knows how high it is, and so it measures how long it takes for the radar to bounce off the water surface and come back, and from that it can judge a distance below.
Meanwhile, downstream, moderate flooding and damage has already happened. Sandbags are up and keeping the waters at bay. Don Stranger lives with his son and has been watching the waters closely for his neighbors.
You've never seen this before?
Never. It's never been like this down here since, we've been here. Like I say, we've bought this place and been here 11 years.
The water has already destroyed driveways and continues to back into homes' yards, creating large lakes. The neighbors came out in the rain the other day to help sandbag this area, but their efforts were no match for the rising water and heavy rains. Ada County Highway District came out to help clear out this culvert and help the bubbling water recede. A dry day should do the trick, but everyone here knows the danger, and Don has wisdom everyone around the river throughout Idaho should heed.
I see you got a boat back there.
Yes, we've got a boat back there. We spend a lot of time up on Cascade Lake with that.
So if things get worse, you're going to get in the boat?
I don't think so. I think if it got that bad, we better be gone.
Remember, friends, only 2 feet of moving water can float a vehicle. The flooding safety theme by the National Weather Service is turn around, don't drown. It's something we all need to remember, especially this year. And please subscribe to The Weather Show with Vin Crosby if you haven't on the YouTube channel. It's easy, just hit subscribe. And if you can donate via the link at the top of the page, I'd be eternally grateful. Thanks for watching this version of the Weather Show with Vin Crosby. Tell your friends and family, and please share on social media for me. Have a great day.